we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
The 1-1 home. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Pops this one up. And there's out number one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting third.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there. Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And it's fouled away. Just getting started here in Philly. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Matt Adams now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 9 base hits in 37 tries. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. But they can put together 2 games in a row. A lot of positive vibes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Nick Williams. Pretty swing at the dish, but in the outfield as well, this guy can go get it in the gap. Not the strongest of arms, but very accurate. Not a lot of guys are going to test it coming around third.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
When I left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. And this one's in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoskins leads off second with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
At the plate, Michael Franco looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifted down the line in left. Zimmerman is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting in, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who have certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Number 3.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The bat,
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Left side, but well foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strasburg is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Gene Segura standing in. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now batting, Anthony Rendon as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 6.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Williams. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count is 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kendrick has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Ball, that's out.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Suzuki, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Howie Kendrick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Ready now, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nick Williams.
Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zimmerman has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Eaton. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Herrera leads off second with one gone in the inning. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. Victor Arano is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Steven Strasburg.
Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Eaton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Herrera, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Matt Adams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all in fastball.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Fouled away. Eaton at third with 2 away. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. All even now at 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hard hit ball to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard hit towards center. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Nationals, the left
First pitch of the
number 11,
at-bat on its way.
Ryan.
And he fouls this one off.
Superman.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Rounded down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So digging in now, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. All tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
JT Realmuto.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Oh, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Wander Suero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Zimmerman has it in his tracks. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Aaron Altair will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Grounded weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scored.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Fouled off. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB. Matt Grace is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Now a drive out to left center field. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And this will be fouled away. Franco, the runner at second with one away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. From the belt, the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Quinn has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that one got a piece of Anibal Sanchez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Gene Segura will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jared Eichhoff comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And now for Washington, Matt Adams. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard to the right side. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw on to first. Takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Washington, good night.
Yeah, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th.